Hey, hi there, welcome to another Ben Golding guitar class. Okay, today we're going to be looking at an absolute classic, one I really love, yeah, great song. It's Human by the fabulous Rag and Bone Man, okay, great hit. Okay, this one is pretty straightforward. We're going to do a very easy, nice version, hopefully. You know, if you're a singer, songwriter, guitar player, you might want to sing along with this one as well, classic tune. It only uses 5 chords, which I'm going to go through you first. Very straightforward, but this one is actually in B flat minor. So the first thing I want you to do is get a capo and whack it on the 1st fret. We're going to be using a cap on the 1st fret to play along with the original Rag and Bone Man version. If you basically, a capo just makes the guitar a little bit higher. We're going to go up 1 step, so it makes the guitar a little bit higher. If you do go through this and you learn the chords and you learn the arrangement, you can always just play it without a capo and just sing along to the song. It will make sense, but because we're playing along with the exact Rag and Bone Man version, we're going to put a capo on the 1st fret, which takes us up to B flat minor. Okay, right, now the first thing I want you to do is just go through the chords with me. So if you do already know these chords, you've been playing a little while, you might want to forward the video a little bit just to get the exact arrangement and just start playing along with it. But if you're a bit new, okay, you might want to go through the chords with me. Like I said, it's fairly straightforward. All we've got in this one, 5 chords. We've got A minor, we've got F major, D minor, there's also a C major, there's also an E major. Okay, so first of all, let me just literally go through those chords with you, okay? And like I said, if you're very much a beginner, you might want to go through this section of the video a couple of times just to get absolutely sure with the chords. You know, find yourself changing them a little bit more easily throughout the song. Okay, so to do the A minor, the first thing we do is we take our 1st finger, we put it on the 2nd string in the 1st fret, 2nd string in the 1st fret. The next finger goes on the 4th string in the 2nd fret, and the next finger goes right underneath that on the 3rd string in the 2nd fret. Okay, and for this one, you're trying to strum 5 of the strings. You're trying to avoid the bass E string at the top, just 5. Okay, so that's your A minor. Okay, next up I want you to try an F major. A little bit trickier, this one, yeah, because we're trying to hold down in the 1st fret. The first thing you do is you get the 1st fret and the bottom 2 strings, 1st and 2nd string, the bottom 2 strings. You try and hold down both of them with your 1st finger. Okay, your next finger goes into the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and your next finger goes into the 4th string on the 3rd fret. Okay, so it's going across frets 1, 2 and 3 there. And with the F, you're trying to hit 4, the 4 bottom strings. You're trying to avoid the bass E and the bass A up here. Just the 4 bottom strings. Okay, for D minor, we've got our 1st finger on the 1st fret on the 1st string, right down at the bottom there. Okay, our next finger goes in the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and our next finger goes on the 2nd string in the 3rd fret. That's your D minor. And again, for that one, we're trying to hit the bottom 4 strings of the guitar. We're trying to avoid the 2 top strings, 4 bottom ones. Okay, then moving on, we've got C major. Okay, for this one, you want your 1st finger going on the 2nd string in the 1st fret. The next finger goes in the 2nd fret on the 4th string, and the 3rd finger goes on the 5th string in the 3rd fret. And with this one, aiming to hit 5 strings. 5 strings, just miss the bass E at the top. Okay, last of all, we want a nice big E major. Okay, for this one, we've got our 1st finger on the 3rd string in the 1st fret. The next finger goes on the 5th string in the 2nd fret. And then the next finger goes underneath that on the 4th string in the 2nd fret. And with this one, nice big sound, all the strings. Okay, so let's get on with the song then, nice and slow. Okay, the first thing, strumming patterns, okay, we'll really stick to a very basic, it's quite a solid groove in this song, so if we keep it nice and simple, just with kind of 4 downstrokes, just nice and easy downstrokes. Okay, as you move on, you might get used to this. You might try something a little bit more elaborate, you know, maybe a couple of upstrokes, you know, something simple, something like that. Down, down, up, down, 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 But generally, if we just work on the arrangement just with simple downstrokes until we get everything sorted with the arrangement. Okay, so I'm going to start off just with very straightforward. The first bit is just 4 downstrokes on the A minor. It just hangs on the A minor. So you've got this little kind of, about that sort of tempo. And you know the tune here, we got the Okay, so all we're doing there is starting off just with that A minor, nice and easy, and then eventually when it gets through a few bars of that, we just hit the F major, 2, 3, D minor for 4, 2, back to A minor again. Let's try it again. So A minor, dun, da, 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 A minor, dun, da, 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 A minor again, dun, da, 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 A minor, dun, da, 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 to F for 4, da, 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 D minor for 4, da, 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 back to A minor again, da, 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 da. Let's try that again. And dun, da, 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 dun, da, da, dun, da, 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 A minor again. Lord heavens above, to F, I'm only human, la da da, D minor and la da la la la, back to A minor again, da 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 da. Okay, and that literally follows that pattern for most of the song. If we just practice it a little bit more, and I'll hum, excuse the singing, but I'll hum under the guitar the kind of the different vocal melodies that he does just whilst playing those chords. So if we just practice that, we'll go through quite a long time on that before we start having a look at the bridge section. But let's just go again. So all we're using at the moment is still A minor, F, D minor, and then back to A again. Okay, so let's start. 1, 2, 3, and A, dun, 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 dun. A minor, A minor again, to F, I'm only human, da da da, D minor, da 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 da, back to A minor again, A minor again, carry on, and some people da 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 da. Lord heaven above, F, I'm only human, I'm only human, I'm just a man, don't put the blame on me, put the blame on me. Let's try another go, and don't ask my opinion, don't ask me to lie, I'm making you cry, making you cry, and then F, cause I'm only human, and da-da-do, D minor, human, and da-da-do, back to A minor again, back to A minor again. Okay, so that is pretty much the vast majority of the song, yeah, but those of you who know it well, you're going to know it's got the nice big bridge bit in the middle, Prophet or Messiah bit. So you've got the C, just go through what the chords are we're going to use. It just uses the C, the A minor, the C and the E. Okay, so this one, it hits the C, we got, cause I'm no prophet or Messiah, just go looking somewhere higher, yeah, I'm only human, and then goes back to A minor again to carry on with that bit. So let's just have a look at that again in more detail. All we've got is just you hit the C major, 'cause I'm no prophet or Messiah. Then you got C again. C. Go looking somewhere. E again. 2, 3. I'm only human. Back to A minor again. So just one more little try, and then we'll try juggling all these bits to get everything in a nice little order. So we've got the verses, the choruses and the bridge there. Okay, so one more try. So with that C, so we've got C, da, 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 A minor, C again and C. Just go looking somewhere, E again. And then pause, 2, 3. I'm only A minor, la, la, do, 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 do. Finishes off on the A minor there. Okay, so I hope you got that okay. What we'll do now is if we just have a little run through, we'll go through everything, and like I said, I'll do the A minor, F, D minor bit for you a few times over. I'll just hum that tune so you get a feel for the song, nice and easy, nice and slow, and then I'll just alert you, and then we'll move into the bridge just before the end, just to try the C, A minor and the C, E bit, and that's pretty much the whole song there. You play that along with a capo on the 1st fret, it'll fit in perfectly with the Rag and Bone Man, but like I said, if you play that without a capo, if you just get a grip on the chords, you can play it yourself on the guitar, sing along to it. It's a great tune. Just means that when you play along with the Rag and Bone Man, it'll sound slightly bassier, slightly deeper than the original version. Okay, so let's just start it off straight in with the A minor, the F and the D minor part that we went through at the beginning. Okay, 1, 2, 3 and the F, 'cause I'm only human, la, da, da, D minor, human, la, da, da, back to A minor now, A minor again now, let's do that again, and do, 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 do. Some people need a love, some people da 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 da. To every human, da, da, da. I'm only human, I'm just a man, don't put the blame on me, put the blame on me. Let's try one more. And some people got a real problem, da, 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 da. I'm only human, da, da, da. I'm only human, D minor down, back to A minor, da, da, da. Just one more go and go. Don't ask my opinion, da, 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 A minor, da, 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 da. Let's go to the F. I'm only human, la, 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 la. D minor, human, la, 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 la. Back to A minor now, da, 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 da. Let's try the bridge now, so you ready? Up to the C, and C. I'm no da, 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 A minor now, and C again, da, 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 E major, na, na. 2, 3, da, 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 da. Don't put your blame on me, don't put the blame on me. Okay, totally love that song, bit of a classic tune. Get it worked out well, try a bit of the singing on the top, I'm sure it will sound great. Keep practicing and I'll see you for more great guitar courses in the future. All the best, thanks.